Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is, and wherever you happen to be right now. I'm Mike Voories, here to help you build a stronger team. When we think of hiring a new employee, the first thing that often comes to mind is qualifications. We're talking about degrees, certifications, technical know how, and hands on experience. And while these hard skills are essential for job performance, they're not the full picture. Increasingly, employers are discovering that soft skills, the less tangible traits like communication, adaptability, and emotional intelligence, are just as vital, if not more so. In today's competitive and collaborative work environments, hiring based solely on technical ability is a risky move. The best candidate on paper may not thrive if they lack the interpersonal and emotional tools to work well with others, manage conflict, or adapt to change. That's why it's crucial to identify the key soft skills your company values before launching the search for a new hire. Today, we'll explore why soft skills matter, how to determine which ones are important for a specific role, and provide practical examples to guide your hiring process. Soft skills are personal attributes and behaviors that determine how someone interacts with others and navigates their work environment. Unlike hard skills, which can be taught and measured through tests or certifications, soft skills are more subjective and they're harder to quantify. Some common examples of soft skills include communication, the ability to clearly express ideas and listen actively, teamwork, working effectively and cooperatively with others, problem solving, analyzing issues and coming up with practical solutions, adaptability, adjusting to new conditions and challenges with ease, time management, using time efficiently to meet deadlines and goals, empathy, understanding and sharing the feelings of others, emotional intelligence, the big EQ, recognizing your own emotions and those of others to guide interactions, leadership, inspiring, guiding, and motivating others regardless of title, conflict resolution, managing and resolving disputes in a constructive manner. These traits contribute to a positive workplace culture, boost productivity, and often determine long term employee success far more than technical expertise alone. So, why are soft skills so critical in hiring? First, they impact the team dynamics. A technically brilliant employee who cannot work well with others can disrupt team cohesion. In contrast, someone with moderate technical ability but strong interpersonal skills can actually uplift an entire team. Hiring for soft skills ensures that your workplace remains collaborative, respectful, and productive. They're going to influence customer relationships. For customer facing roles, especially, soft skills can make or break your brand's reputation. A candidate with excellent communication and empathy can create loyal customers even when things go wrong. On the other hand, a technically competent employee who lacks people skills may damage customer trust. They promote adaptability in a changing world. The workplace is constantly evolving. We've got new tools, new business models, unexpected challenges. And employees with adaptability, problem solving abilities, and emotional resilience are better equipped to face change and help others through it. They drive leadership growth. Soft skills often set apart high potential employees from the rest. An employee who shows initiative, takes responsibility, mentors others, and manages conflict well is much more likely to rise to a leadership role and drive company growth. They reduce turnover. When employees have strong emotional intelligence and interpersonal skills, they're more likely to engage in healthy communication, resolve conflict constructively, hopefully, and create a positive work environment. This in turn reduces turnover, burnout, and disengagement. And that's what we want. Not every position requires the same soft skills. A successful salesperson may need to excel at persuasion and relationship building, while a great operations manager might benefit more from leadership, communication, and problem solving skills. That's why it's critical to define which soft skills are most important for a role before you post the job ad or interview candidates. So here's a step by step approach. Step one, analyze the role. Look beyond the job title and examine what the role truly entails. Day to day tasks. Ask, will they be managing others? Are they part of a team or working independently? Will they interact with customers or vendors? Will they face high pressure situations or frequent change? Step two, review your top performers. Examine the traits of your current top performers in similar roles. What makes them successful? Often it's not just what they do, it's how they do it. Do they take initiative, handle stress well, mediate conflicts in the team? Step three, identify deal breaker gaps. So think about past hires who didn't work out. Was it due to a lack of technical skill or a shortfall in soft skills? Patterns here can guide your future hiring criteria. Step four, align with company values. Every company has a unique culture. If collaboration, agility, humility, that sort of stuff is part of your core values, then look for candidates who exhibit those qualities. The better the alignment, the more likely the new hire will thrive. Let's consider a few examples of roles and the soft skills that might be most important. And these are just examples. First, account manager or maybe a customer service rep. Communication is going to be important. Patience, empathy, conflict resolution. How about a project manager? What do you think in terms of soft skills is important there for a project manager? Organization, leadership, time management, adaptability. And then what about a salesperson? Persuasion, relationship building, emotional intelligence, resilience. What about a finance position like a controller? Problem solving, attention to detail, teamwork, adaptability. How about a landscape crew leader? Leadership, communication, accountability, conflict resolution, adaptability. So, how do we evaluate soft skills during hiring? Once we've identified the soft skills that matter for the role, the next challenge is how to assess them. Since soft skills are less quantifiable, traditional resumes won't tell the full story. But here are some methods that can help. First, we can ask behavioral interview questions. We want to ask questions that require candidates to describe past behavior in specific situations. For example, tell me about a time you had a disagreement with a coworker. How did you handle it? Describe a situation where you had to adapt quickly to change at work. Give me an example of a time when you had to solve a difficult problem. And you can also do some situational role playing. Pose a hypothetical scenario and ask the candidate how they would handle it. This can be especially effective for customer facing roles or leadership positions. I like peer interviews. Involve future colleagues in the interview process to get their sense of the candidate's interpersonal fit and team compatibility. Now, there are soft skill assessments. There are tools and assessments that can measure traits like emotional intelligence, communication style, and personality compatibility with your company or a specific job. And these are not foolproof, but they can provide an additional layer of insight. Reference checks. Uh, when checking references, ask specifically about soft skills. For example, how did they handle feedback? Or what was their approach to teamwork and conflict resolution? So, you want to hire for the whole person. In the end, technical skills may get someone in the door, but soft skills are what help them succeed, grow, and contribute to the organization over time. Companies that take the time to identify, prioritize, and evaluate soft skills in their hiring process will find themselves with employees who are more collaborative, adaptable, and aligned with company culture. In a world where technical tools and processes can be taught, soft skills remain the key differentiator between a good hire and a great one. So, before your next hire, pause and ask, what soft skills does this role really need? The answer may be the key to your next superstar employee. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you found these insights about soft skills and hiring helpful. Please take a quick second to subscribe. No organization can grow faster than its ability to recruit and retain enough of the right people. BR1 can help. Until next time, keep building your strong team one hire at a time.